Hello and welcome to my very first Let's Play. I'm DJ Cinnamon Bun and this is Pokemon Snap. So we're going to be starting up a new game here and hopefully all will go well. So I'm just going to quickly put this in. There we go. Well, hello there, Professor Oak. A Pokemon report. Well, being... I would love to take pictures of Pokemon all day. No, you don't need to repeat that. God, no. Anyways, this is one of my personal favorite games of all time. I remember getting this when I was little, when it was one of my very first N64 games and one of the very first games I ever completed. So we're just gonna start here and taking pictures of Pidgey. Because it assumes that we don't know how to do anything. Yes, I will take as many as I possibly can. The one thing with Pokemon Snap is you really got to be on your toes to take pictures of Pokemon everywhere. Unfortunately, we can't do too much on our first trip here, just because we don't have anything yet. There's going to be a lot of things that we're going to be unlocking, but we don't get those until we take so many pictures of Pokemon. As we saw there, Lapras is one of the Pokemon that can be a little bit tricky to get because there's only certain places where you can take pictures of it. If you're lucky, you can get early pictures of Snorlax, otherwise you just get a question mark, and Professor Oak just doesn't know what question mark it is, or what kind of large Pokemon could be laying there all day. But really, what other kind of Pokemon would be there? Should be pretty apparent to him. He is the Pokemon professor after all. I missed it. Oh. This is the second place we can take a picture of Lapras. There will be one other place we can take pictures of Lapras, but not... And that's just happening up a little bit further. In these large bushes, there's actually a couple of different special photos we can get out of them, but we can't get them until a little bit later, just because we need items. Again, this first run, it's pretty basic. Whatever you can find is what you're going to take pictures of. I believe there's Eevee over there, chasing some sort of pink ball, which, once again, we can't do anything about. Here's the best place to take a picture of Lapras, just because it's the closest and there's going to be the most Lapras around. You'll see Kangaskhan here, but we can't get it to turn around, and as it's too busy smelling the flowers. Now, if we follow these last two Pidgey, we're actually going to see one of the very first special shots we can actually get in the game. It's Pidgeys using their Gust on Meowth. And that's the very first level. And we're off back to the lab. So, once we finish up the level, we have to pick some photos to take to Professor Oak, so he can grade them and give us a mark, and they will be included in our Pokemon report. So the best things what we're really looking for are Pokemon in the middle of the screen, are fairly decent size, and having multiple Pokemon of the same type in that photo also increases how many points you get for them. So just have to go through your pictures and find whatever you think is best. Sometimes with things like Kangaskhan, we just can't do much about them. And that looks about it. I think those are about the best ones, so we're to Professor Oak.
Yes.
Oh, I love this music. Just so happy and fast moving. Ooh, let me see. This is Pidgey. Generally, I find the pictures he helps you take right at the beginning, wow, get really high points. always. They're just one of the higher scoring points you can get in the game. Not the highest, but just for like some of the very first shots you take, it's fairly good. So getting the Pokemon right in the middle of the screen, that's what double click means, and can really make or break a photo. Pikachu is one of those Pokemon that we're actually going to see a lot of, and we're going to have a lot of pictures of Pikachu at the end. There are multiple special pictures we can take with him, and he appears in quite a few of the levels. But a lot of these Pokemon are exclusive to the one level, and there's very few Pokemon that actually do repeat, if any. I can think of only about 3 or 4 off the top of my head. A lot of these Pokemon I'm going, you actually have to take a lot of different runs through each level to get everything. So a lot of these pictures that I have taken, like this Eevee, which is a so-so picture, I'm gonna get a better picture of them later, so it was just more of getting the picture this first run.
Wonderful.
He chews you parts for this. Yeah, pose 10. Oh,
You were close.
and this is what happens if your picture just wasn't good enough for him. He tells you were close, and he's really disappointed in you. And personally, being disappointed, oh, that's just the worst feeling.
Wait.
And once we take the pictures of Pokemon, we're able to go into the Pokemon report and have a look at all the Pokemon we've taken pictures of, and we're able to look at our best shot. So it tells you how many points you got for it and everything about that. And now that we've gone through that, we've unlocked the next level, Tunnel, and we'll be covering that next time. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time.